Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and to another Meals of the Week video. So I'm going to be taking you through the kind of things we eat as a family of 5 over the course of a week. Before we get started, I would like to thank my ongoing sponsor, and that is the people over at Jonple. If you don't know what Jonple is, or if you haven't watched my previous videos, then it is a health and fitness app that creates tailored nutrition plans and bespoke fitness plans. So no matter what your goal is, whether it's to lose weight, whether it's to get fit, whether it's to build muscle, get stronger, then Jonple has you covered. It's full of easy to follow recipes. There's also videos that show you step-by-step instructions on how to prepare your meals. Everything is calorie counted and the workouts are so easy to follow. I've been using it for 5 months now and I've found myself getting so much fitter. But like I said, I've got a whole video explaining in more detail how the app works, and I will leave everything you're going to need linked down below, so make sure you go and check that out. And without further ado, let's go and see what we've been eating this week. So the first meal I'm going to make is one from the Jonple app, and it's a couscous and chickpea salad. This is so quick and simple. It's one of my favourites, especially for lunches, and it's also vegetarian. So we're going to need 140 grams of dried couscous. We've got 50 grams of rinsed and drained chickpeas. I've got half a teaspoon each of ground cumin, paprika and turmeric. I've also got some coriander that I freshly picked from my little palette herb garden, washed it and chopped it up. So there's around a tablespoon in there. I absolutely love having my fresh herbs just outside, so whenever I need anything I can go and pick it and pop it in my meals. The smell of fresh coriander is just so good and it always makes things taste really fresh. I've got a lemon so I can juice it and also garnish the dish afterwards. I've got 10 grams each in here of currants, raisins, sultanas and chopped apricot. I've got 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil, 250 ml of vegetable stock and 50 grams of chopped onion. So I'm just about to assemble my meal. One of the best features of the app is that you can have the video playing whilst you're making your meal, and I just love the visual it creates because it lets you know how it's supposed to look rather than just following instructions. So I'm going to add my ingredients into my bowl here. If you are interested in checking out Jonple, there is a 14-day free trial. Like I said, I will leave everything linked in the description box down below. So basically we're just going to add all our ingredients to this bowl, and then we're going to pop the vegetable stock in, cover it and leave it for 10 minutes. So we've got our dried couscous, and to that I'm going to add my chickpeas. I've got my cumin. I've got my paprika. I've also got my turmeric. I'm going to add in my chopped onion. It's so good as well, the app, because the video just keeps playing on repeat, so you don't even have to touch your phone. You just keep on and on watching it. I'm going to pour in my chopped fruit. I love fruit with couscous. If you're not a very confident cook, then this app is definitely one I recommend you giving a try. Go and click on the free trial. Try it for 2 weeks, see what you think. There are some amazing recipes on there. I'm also really enjoying the workouts. So I've added my oil in as well. I'm going to pop in my fresh coriander. I'm going to squeeze my lemon now and add in some lemon juice. Then I'm just going to add my vegetable stock, and we're pretty much there. We've just got to sit back, make a cup of tea, 10 minutes time it'll be ready. Right, so I'm going to pop in my freshly squeezed lemon juice, a little bit of salt for seasoning. I will leave my what I eat in a day video linked down below if you're interested in seeing that as well, because that's got all the information you may need about the app. So I'm just going to pour over my stock. We're going to give it a really good mix. This is one of my husband's favourite lunches at the moment. He's really into his couscous and his like cold salads, and he takes this in a little tub. The only other thing I ever add to these recipes, I don't add loads more salt and pepper or anything. Sometimes I add fresh chilli, because if you watch my channel you'll know I add fresh chilli to absolutely everything and it gives an amazing kick. But if you don't like chilli, then obviously don't add it. So everything's in my bowl. Cling film over the top. I am going to stick the kettle on, and then I will be back in 10 minutes to serve it up. So my couscous has been standing for 10 minutes. I've given it a stir, and I'm now going to just pop it into a bowl. This makes absolutely loads. So that is about half of what I've made, and that is a decent sized bowl. So I've got half for me, and then there's half left for Steve as well. But it makes absolutely loads. It tastes amazing. The fresh coriander just gives it that lovely extra fresh flavouring. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit more lemon on the top because I absolutely love lemon juice. And there we go. Really quick, really easy, very tasty chickpea and couscous salad. So I'm just putting some nachos in the oven. So this is some chickpea and I think it's pork minced chili that I made, topped with some cheddar cheese on top of some tortillas. I'm just going to pop it in the oven, and there's also some dough balls to go along with it. So these are the dough balls from Tesco, and apparently they've got nacho cheese inside, topped with mozzarella and barbecue sauce. So they smell very nice. So here are the dough balls dished up, and the nachos, the cheese is all melted. We've got our chili is nice and piping hot, and this is what the boys have got tonight. So for tonight's dinner we have got another salad, surprise surprise, the usual suspects. We've got beetroot, romaine, heart lettuce, tomato, onion, there's some cucumber in there somewhere, we've got some yoghurt, and we've also got some prawns in some mayonnaise and sort of ketchup sauce, topped with some cayenne pepper. That's what we've got for dinner tonight. So here is my potato and chicken tikka masala dished up, and I've just done some boiled rice, which I've actually managed to make not sticky for a change. The boys will be disappointed, but this is what is for dinner tonight. So I'm just starting some dinner for tonight, and I've decided that I've got a cauliflower that needs using up. So I'm going to put it in the air fryer. So I've drizzled this with some balsamic vinegar, some garlic granules, some salt, and a tiny bit of oil spray, and I'm just going to pop it in for about 15 minutes and see what happens. I'm serving this with some vegan sausages and some tinned tomatoes with some stock and some chilli and whatever other veg I can throw in. So the air fryer is going in the background, so sorry if you can't hear me too great, but I've got a chopped onion to add to tonight's concoction. I've got some of these Heck Power to the Pea vegan chipolatas that I had in the freezer, so I've just chopped those up. They actually smell very sausagey. They've got peas, cracked black pepper, sage and parsley. I'm going to put some plum tomato, some garlic, my onion, my cauliflower, and I've just stopped the cauliflower, given it a shake, and I've added a little bit of curry powder, and then I'm going to put some seasonings as well, probably some fresh chilli, and we'll just see what happens. So first off I'm going to start frying my onion. So now my onion has started to brown, I'm just going to pop in my sausages and some garlic, and then just let those brown a little bit as well before I add in my tomatoes and my air fried cauliflower that I have no idea how it's going to come out. Right, so my cauliflower is air fried and it's come out really nice. I've just chopped it slightly because I didn't want massive like florets in the whatever it is I'm making. I've got my tomatoes and a stock cube in here, some salt and pepper, and now I'm going to put my cauliflower in very carefully with one hand. And I'm going to add some chilli. I don't know if I've got a fresh chilli, but I'm going to add some chilli, mix it together, and that's pretty much it, and maybe some herbs as well. So we've got our roasted cauliflower and sausage concoction with some yogurt on top and some rocket, and I also added a load of smoked paprika, so it smells really smoky. There's lots of chilli in there as well, so that's what we are having. It's all gonna go really wrong. Basically we're putting that in the air fryer and I've got to put it back because it's all gonna go everywhere. And here it is out of the air fryer. This is definitely a knife and fork job. We've got tomato, we've got onion, we've got Gouda cheese, we've got some rocket on a wholemeal bagel, and yeah, gonna go and get a tissue and a knife and fork. Just fancied it up a bit with some chili sauce and some sweet fig glaze over the top. It looks more like a donut than a bagel. So that is it for this week, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave me a big thumbs up, and please make sure to go and check out the links in the description box to the Jonple app. I promise you, you won't regret it. It's definitely that time of year we're all thinking about the summer, aren't we, and maybe getting out a little bit more, fingers crossed. So everything's linked down below, and I'll be back really soon with another video. Take care, guys.